Am I the asshole for dancing at a wedding, even though I was a +1 to a friend? My friend and coworker was invited to his close friend's wedding and received a +1. Since he had just broken up with his girlfriend, he didn't want to go alone and be seen alone in photos on social media, so he asked if I would go with him. I love weddings and I didn't have any plans for this weekend, and always wanted to see this particular venue in person anyway, as I always pictured it for myself, so I said yes.
Hell yeah.
I didn't know the bride and groom, but I am aware of wedding etiquette, such as don't wear white, don't upstage the bride, be polite, etc.
Yeah.
The wedding comes and I show up with my coworker/date. I meet a lot of his buddies and we are all getting along fine. One thing about me is that I love to dance and never turn down an opportunity. I was on several dance teams in school, so I'm semi-trained, so it's not sloppy dancing. During cocktail hour, the DJ is playing some great music, which I thought was more appropriate for the reception and didn't want to let the songs, quote, go to waste, so to speak. So I danced a little bit. Nothing crazy, but I loved the music. People were looking my way, but not in shock, but almost like delight, like, she's going to be fun on the dance floor tonight. Finally, the reception starts and they are doing the bridal party announcements where the DJ plays songs and the couples dance together onto the dance floor. I love hyping people up and getting the party started, so as each couple was announced, I'd subtly hype them up and show them some fun moves to go along with the songs. Nothing crazy. I'd point at them and do something like shake my shoulders and encourage them to do the same. Eventually, my date asked me to cool it, so I did, by the fourth couple, and didn't do it again, as it seems they had routines they practice anyway. I didn't think it was a big deal to help out, but I stopped when asked.
Okay.
I spent most of the night on the dance floor afterwards, dancing with everyone and generally hyping up the crowd. I could tell a lot of guests may have not felt confident, so I'd make sure to go to the table sitting down and try to get them on the dance floor because I know it's important at weddings for guests to have fun. At one point, the mother of the bride or groom, couldn't tell, looked at me and rudely quipped, "Can you please stop? We don't know you," when I was dancing next to her table trying to get the grandparents up. I fully retreated and spent the rest of the night at my table and didn't even speak to my date because he basically started to ignore me after the announcements and during dinner service when I asked if he wanted to dance. He said no, he was eating, and rudely. So am I the asshole for dancing at a wedding? I get that I wasn't a friend or family, but I was a guest and even brought a card to a couple I just met that day. My coworker hasn't texted me and I see him tomorrow. I also wanted to reach out to the bride via Facebook to see if photos were posted yet and thank her for the lovely time.